There is something we need to talk about right now in Nigeria. Like, as a Nigerian, this is a very important subject that we need to discuss on. Everybody in Nigeria right now is asking this same question: why is everything so expensive? From food in the market to transport fare to rent, even simple things like buying garri. Garri is very expensive. Garri is not affordable in the market. We don't even like bread sef. Bread has turned to gold. It feels like every week price just keep going up and up and up and up. You will go to a place, you'll be like, I want to buy this thing today, and next week you will go back there and the price is not the same thing. Everything just keep going up. Like, it's not easy. Today I want to break this down in a very simple way that everybody will understand what I'm trying to say. We are not going to talk too much grammar, like not too much English. I'm not going to say too much English. You understand what I'm saying? I will just explain everything in a very, very simple way so that everybody will understand how all these things affect us in our daily life, and most importantly, what we can actually do to survive this increase in prices, how we can adapt with all of these things that is going on in Nigeria. Inflation everywhere. The first big reason is inflation. Inflation simply means your money is losing value. What you bought 1,000 naira last year, this year is now 3,000 naira, 4,000 naira or more. In Nigeria, inflation is hitting food items the most, and food are becoming more expensive. For example, the price they used to sell rice, palm oil, pupuru, garri, a lot of things, that is not the same price they're selling it now. Everything has, like, the price has risen. Like, it's not the same price that they used to sell those things last year or a few months ago that they are selling it at the moment. So when you go to the market and tomatoes that used to be like 1,000 naira is now 2,000 naira, it's not just the farmer. Like, it's not like the Aboki people are being greedy. It's a whole chain of rising costs. Everything is expensive. Naira versus dollar. Another big factor is the exchange rate. Naira has been weak against dollar for years, but now it is very, very bad. It is bad. Almost everything in Nigeria is linked to the dollar, even things we produce here ourselves. Why? Because fuel, raw materials, spare parts, machine, even fertilizer for farmers, many of them are imported. So when the dollar goes up, prices in Nigeria automatically go up. That's why when you go to the market or when you hear people say dollar don't rise or everything go cost now, that's the reality. That's like $1 rise, everything costs for market. Fuel subsidy removal. One major reason why we are feeling the heat right now is the removal of the fuel subsidy. Before, government used to pay part of the cost of petrol, so the pump price was cheaper. But now it's no longer like that. Fuel is very expensive. If you go to anybody's house and they on generator for you, and just know that that person is odogu. And like businesses and a lot of people, they use electricity to do their work, to make their work easier. They have some machines that needs petrol for it to run, for it to work faster. Now subsidy is gone, so Nigerians are paying the full price. Transporters spend more on fuel, which means your bus fare goes up. Traders pay more to bring goods from Kano State, from the north, from every part of Nigeria, from farm to the market. So they increase the prices. That's why everything from pure water to yam to beans is more expensive, because fuel touches every sector. People that use, like people that press water, people that do like pure water or bottled water, they use electricity, they use fuel. When there is no NEPA, they use fuel to generate the power. So this high cost of things touch everywhere. Security plus farming problems. Another hidden reason is security issues, especially in farming areas. Many farmers in the north and middle belt can't farm freely because of the bandits and insecurity in Nigeria. That means less harvest, less supply, and when supply is low, price automatically shoot up. Think of onions, tomatoes, yams, pepper and other things. Many of all these things come from the north, and if farmers can't farm safely, we get scarcity, and that make prices of things jump up in Lagos or Abuja. You understand what I'm talking about? Even Port Harcourt, everywhere things become more expensive because farmers cannot go to their farm safely to farm to do things because they are scared of bandits. Yeah. High cost of running business. Business owners in Nigeria also face wahala. Electricity is unreliable, so they buy fuel, they buy diesel for their generator or for their lister or for like all those things that provide electricity for them. Internet is also very expensive. Like when it comes to me, like I pay a lot of money for my internet. Like I pay nothing less than 60,000 naira for internet every month. It's not easy, and I can't say much about fuel because I don't have generator. I don't use generator. Yeah, and transportation is very costly. I spend a lot of money on transportation. For example, when I'm going to the market, I pay a lot of money, and when I'm going to the school, to the school, I spend like 20,000 naira from island to mainland. All those things add up, so the business owner has no choice but to increase price. That is why even Nigeria made products are now costly. They are expensive, not because the product itself changed, but because the cost of production keeps rising. Imagine a baker who buys flour, who buys sugar, who buy different type of things to bake a cake, and she's still going to buy gas or buy fuel. By the time she adds everything up, the cake that you used to buy for 10,000 naira is now 20,000 naira, and if she does not raise her price, she will run at loss. Salary stagnant, prices rising. This is where the problem lies. For every Nigerian, salaries are not rising at the same pace as prices. Imagine a civil servant who earns 50,000 naira today is paying the same rent, the same transport, the same food bills as someone who earns millions. But that 50,000 cannot stretch the way it used to be. The way 50,000 used to be 10 years ago is not the way it is right now. 50,000 is like 5,000 naira now. This is why more people are looking for side hustles, online jobs, businesses, because depending on one income in Nigeria today feels like impossible. It's impossible. You cannot do it. Like you have to turn yourself to Gbogbolowo. Gbogbolowo, my dialect is like somebody that does different type of jobs. You have to be good at different things if you don't want to suffer in Nigeria. What Nigerians can do. So the big question is, what can we do? Number one, budget better. Write down your expenses and cut out unnecessary spending. Buy in bulks. Food bought in large quantities is cheaper than buying daily. Look for extra income. Online jobs, small businesses, freelancing, every little thing counts. Support local products. Sometimes buying Nigeria-made goods helps cut costs. Save where possible, even if it is small. Savings matters in times like this. You need to save. At the end of the day, the cost of living in Nigeria is rising because of multiple issues. Inflation, weak naira, fuel cost, insecurities, and high production expenses. While we wait for bigger changes in government policies, we have to adapt in our own small ways. Thank you so much for watching. If you have been feeling the pinch of rising costs, drop a comment and share your own experience. And don't forget to subscribe to The Soft Living. This is where we have real gist about real life in Nigeria, soft living, and how to survive these hard times.